alone. I have to talk about this one. It is the perfect month according to them. It's Black History Month. Black history is every day. I invite you to come on in, grab a seat. First, get yourself a drink, some water, any drink of your choice, and come in, have a nice seat, and we are going to talk about this because it has affected me in the past. Remember, I said in the past. First, I've gotten upset, then I get to explain myself and express myself. So now I am cool. Good. So let's talk about this. The topic for today is insulting someone else's culture. Now, if you don't understand what they do, why they do, how they do, why are you bothered? Why are you bothered? How they live, how they eat, what they wear, what music they play. If you don't understand it, just leave it alone. Go about your business. It is that simple. But no, you choose to sit, watch, insult, and try to embarrass people because of the tradition or the culture. Why? Especially if you don't know anything about the country and its culture or what it produces. If you don't know anything, just hush your mouth and move along. It is that simple. That is the reason why many of us, we need to, and I do encourage people to travel. If you cannot travel, go out to different restaurants, go to different functions. Why is this fragrance so different from yours? Go out and witness what they do. Go out and witness how they dance. Go out and witness the music and educate yourself. Read the brochures. Educate yourselves on someone else's culture and tradition before you come laughing and insulting. Please educate yourself on our culture and our tradition. Try to understand why we do what we do. See what we eat and how we eat instead just sitting and judging and watching and complaining and insulting when you don't have a clue what they do. How are you going to know if you don't go out and educate yourself? I've worked with a diverse group of people, and the tradition and the cultural conversation always come up. Especially if you're black or you're of color, they assume right away that you did not born here. And they would ask. And because you speak differently, you dress differently, your hair is a different texture, your food, the fragrance, your complexion, there is lots of reasons for them to assume a lot of things. So they have a right to ask. When I'm asked, I would explain that I'm from a beautiful country, a beautiful island, way down in the Caribbean, Grenada. And they would be like, Grenada? No, it's not Grenada, it's Grenada. And they would be like, oh, I've never heard of that place. Is it on the map? Well, if there's going to be a map with all the countries of the world on it, and Grenada is not on the map, well, I tell you, which part of the world are you from? Yes, they would ask me if Grenada is on the map. Oh, they never heard of it. They never heard of this place. Does it really exist? What an embarrassment. I am telling you that I am from a beautiful place, a beautiful country, the Isle of Spice, way down in the Caribbean, Grenada. And you are trying to embarrass me, asking me if such place exists. and if it's on the map. Well, it backfired. They would automatically think that we don't have what it takes to survive in Grenada. And that's the reason for us coming to America, coming to Canada, and traveling on a whole. You know what? I'm not going to say what I really want to say here. I'm just going to leave this one. Take a deep breath and move on. Could you believe this? Listen, at one time, I used to be so upset and angry, I tell you. This is no joke. I used to be so upset and angry. I felt like I could have. Look at me. I am so used to it. I am so happy now. Once the question is placed to me, where I'm from, what we do and how we do and why we do, oh my God. I just can't wait when I go out for someone to ask me where I'm from. I am so proud to tell them about my lovely country. I lie, it's the truth. What our people is like, that we are loving, we are caring, and we are always happy. And no matter what, you don't get involved in our business. Hey, and that's the truth. That's the honest truth. Our nightlife and everything here is almost the same. It's just that Canada and America and those places are a little bit more developed than Grenada. But we are the same. We have the sun, we have the sky, we have the moon, we have the lush vegetation. We are the Isle of Spice, where everything is nice. We are Grenada. We have beautiful beaches. We are so rich in culture and history. They have nothing on we. And express myself in a way they would actually want to visit Grenada. And that's the truth. And I would let them know that we are resilient people. We've been through a lot, but we know how to bounce back. And that is what makes us rich. Listen, you wouldn't believe the questions I have gotten. Oh, sometimes it is so hilarious. I just have to laugh. I take a deep breath. The things they ask, believe it or not, I have been asked if Grenada is a place in Africa. Many of them believe Grenada is a village somewhere in Africa, due to the fact that there are so many people out there who is unaware of Grenada. They have no idea. It backfired right away. It wasn't too long after it backfired. Because from the time you say Grenada, they connect Grenada with the invasion. This is one of the major reasons why I choose to share my culture, to share my tradition. I choose to share with you out here because a lot of people don't know what Grenada is about. It's important that we share our tradition, how we live, why we do what we do. And it's not that Grenada is not already out there. Grenada is on the map. It's just that people are not paying attention. So they don't take the time to educate themselves about us. So that's why we have to do the work. I am going to do the work. I challenge you, my brothers and sisters. Let us normalize our behavior when it comes to someone else's culture. Let us not make fun of people's culture. Let's learn to accept and educate ourselves. So when we go out there and we see things, we know what they do, why they do, and how they do. This is just my little gossip today on people in Canada and their assumptions about Grenada. Have a fabulous day, everyone.